What's happening, y'all? It's Makis Raqeem, and I'm building with ULSTN Media.
Trip just so I could get away from stress. Rural area, it ain't no signals where I'm at. I seen some niggas rise, I seen some niggas rich. I seen some niggas fall and lose it all just for a chick. Rise up, focus on your goals, don't get distracted from it. Know it seems far, though it's hard, it can happen to you in they face.
All right. We got a very special guest in the studio with us today.
Yes, sir.
Rising artist, rapper. It seems a little improper to just call you a rapper, man, because you're just so unique. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Anyway, Makis Raqeem, we got him in the building.
Yeah, make some noise. I'm in this thing, man. I'm in this thing. Hey, I'm feeling great, man. I get to talk. I'm normally talking on a microphone, making an album, but now it's time to welcome people into the story. The man inside, the camera screen that y'all be seeing on social media or whatnot. Things of that nature. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro. I'm glad you could pull up on us, man.
Yeah, it's all love, man. I ain't have no choice. You hit me up. It's STL. I'm gonna pull up. Straight up.
That's what's up, man. Well, since this is your first time on the platform, we kind of like to do origin story and then bring it back up to current day. So my first question to you would be, how would you describe your childhood?
Man, it's crazy. I got an album dropping on the 14th of February, but how I describe my childhood, it was rough. You know what I mean? I'm just keep it direct with y'all. It was rough. Grew up with 15 other siblings. You know what I mean? Big ass family. So, we had to share everything. You know what I mean? We didn't have no spot we really could call home. You know how some kids grow up where they can say, "Oh, I lived on the north side," their whole life.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that for us. We had to live where we could afford. You know what I mean? So we moved from spot to spot, south side, west side. Mostly, yeah. First it was south side, then it was the west side, then a little bit in the north county. You know what I mean? But my main roots is the south and the west side. We lived a little bit in the north county and then some on the north side as well with my grandmother, So it was rough, man, growing up. Thankfully, my dad, he was able to get us in this school called Kirkwood. So even though we grew up around violence and, murder and things of that nature, we still got to experience what this American dream shit is all about. You know what I mean? And in Kirkwood, they really taught me a whole lot of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I got to actually see how white people live, you know what I mean, versus how we lived growing up. It was almost a gift and a curse because on one end, it's beautiful. I'm watching one of my homeboys named Leland Richardson. He had the third fastest computer in the world in 5th grade. You feel what I'm saying? So that just tells you all you need to know right there. And then I'm coming back home and it's yellow tape everywhere because the nigga that just taught us how to lift weights just got stabbed and murdered. You feel what I'm saying? So shit, it was the most bipolar experience one could ever experience, but it made me who I am. It made me strong. It made me resilient. You know what I mean? It gave me that fire to want better for our people, not just for myself, but for our people. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we grew up with 15 kids. California Cherokee was one of the memories that I remember. My mom used to be a straight hustler. I'm going to keep it real with you. So, what was it? I remember fondly, man, that the feds, kicking in our house. You know what I mean? They was looking for some shit. I was young then, real young then, but I can remember like it was yesterday. And literally, they couldn't find it. Thank God they couldn't find whatever it was, and we got to live with our mama after that. Because, they taking you away from your parents after that shit. But, it was hard. So, as a black family, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? In Kirkwood, you may got that privilege where you grew up good. You know, your dad worked for Bill Gates, and you know your mom owns the white picket fence. But shit, in Southside St. Louis and Westside St. Louis, you got to get it how you live. You know what I mean? So it was rough, man. But in the midst of all that, I found music. You know what I mean? Tupac was my favorite artist growing up because it seemed like he was the only nigga that I could relate to when it came to the struggle. You know, everybody else was talking about all this other stuff, but Pac, he had real lyrics, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the shit he talked about made me want to fight back the way he fought back. You know what I'm saying? Like that Tupacalypse Now album. You know what I mean? Like when I was old enough to really understand what the words was, like that's what I was all about. You feel what I'm saying? But the crazy part was, even growing up in Kirkwood, we experienced mad racism. You know what I'm saying? They ain't accept us. You know, we didn't been called, you know, the words, the N-word. You know what I mean? I don't know how far I could go with the language, but
I mean, you can say whatever you.
They used to call us niggers. You know what I mean? They would call you that goddamn B, and next thing you know, you suspended because you done knocked out this white boy for calling you the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was really tough, man. At times, you know, I got expelled before. You know what I mean? And one thing led to another. Got into a physical altercation. Busted dude eardrum, and like he was like picking on me. You feel what I'm saying? But they thought I was picking on him because of my grades. This in Kirkwood, and I went to an alternative school after that. You know, it's crazy because literally when I went to that alternative school, that's when I really started like battle rapping. You know what I mean? Listening to Murder Mook and, you know what I'm saying, Loaded Lux, you know what I mean, Cassidy before that, you know what I mean, Cassidy had ripped up Freeway, I believe, you know what I'm saying, and I just knew that I wanted the battle rap, you know what I mean, so I ended up battle rapping too, you know what I mean, and becoming one of the best at that shit, you know, just in Kirkwood, and I once came second place on 100.3 The Beat. You know what I mean? They had like a little freestyle contest they did, you know, and I actually battled the Freestyle Friday champion on that contest, you know, and I won against him, you know, so that was something that was, you know, I held my head up, you know, on that, you know, but I said my whole life, all I ever had was music, like Bob Marley say, you know what I'm saying? Like, though we went through the struggle, music was that outlet to give me that peace because I got to talk about everything that was going on. Feel what I'm saying? I got to really break that ice with that. You know what I mean?
So that's what kept you from like not getting into no street stuff or no none of that thing.
I mean, you gonna get in the street shit. You know, my family. I don't know if you heard of it, but they from the Scan. You know what I mean? My big cousin made that name up. You know what I mean? So that's the West Side. You know, so you gonna get in this. You know, I done got in this. I'm not gonna act like I'm a saint. You know what I'm saying? Like. But for the most part, I always had my own mind. Like on that same spot where my mom's house got kicked in the 90s on Cherokee Street. Like literally, I believe it was like 99, some shit like that. A dope boy pulled me in the car, showed me a big ass stack of just number hundreds. You feel me? And it was like, I want to be able to get you in here and make money like this. You feel what I'm saying? And I told him I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm like, I was hella young. You feel what I'm saying? I'm young. You know, I told him, this ain't the lifestyle for me. That ain't the lifestyle I want to be a part of. And he said, you know what? Keep that mindset. That's the reason why I pulled you in the car, because you seemed like you was a leader of all the little young guys you was around. You feel what I'm saying? But from that moment on, that let me know, like, yo, I got my own mind. Like, I don't got to fit in with nobody, because I always was like the outcast. You feel what I'm saying? I was kind of skinny growing up, so that, you know, when you scrawny and shit like that, my nickname, my family used to call me Skinny Frail, you feel me? Until I got into my first street fight on the west side, on the tracks, behind boys that 5116 case. That's why I say in my song Dog Walk, 5116 was 9 and banging on the tracks. And if I didn't fight, my cousin would have beat my ass. He was, that's real. If you didn't fight, my older cousins, they was gangsters. He said, if you don't whoop this dude that's bullying you right now, we gonna whoop your ass. That's what he said. So I'm like, I ain't finna get whooped by these niggas. So I gotta fight this nigga. You know what I mean? And the dude was way bigger than me. But the craziest part was I won. I straight won the fight. And they gave me the courage to never let nobody ever bully me again. So in Kirkwood, this how I got some of my greatest. I call them my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of my partners, they was getting bullied. You know what I mean? And I got cool with them because I defended them from these bullies that was older than all of us. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't want no smoke from me. After I learned that I could throw the motherfucking hands, I was like, let's go, anybody, let's get it. You know, this back when niggas actually fought. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you're getting shot, so you better have your motherfucking gun, goddamn, or it's going down. Straight up. So
they used to fight.
Yeah, niggas used to fight back then, man. Like, but that was the reason why I made Dog Walk 'em too, bro. I know I'm going off the tracks, but
it's all good.
That's literally why I made Dog Walk 'em, because I wanted niggas. You know, I see young guys right now, and I'm like, you going for to do 10 years for some shit that probably could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? Like, and literally, you know, I was like, I gotta make a song, man, something that I could just use to maybe trigger people to want to box more, you know, versus let's shoot each other up, let's kill each other.
Yeah.
You know, even if it don't work, you still give it a try. That's how Michael Jordan always said that. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this because I'm a LeBron fan. But, you know, I never had no beef with Mike, you know what I mean? But, I'm a LeBron fan. I fuck with LeBron. I feel like his losses reflect my lifestyle. You know, I feel like in reality, we lose, you know what I'm saying? And then it's not how you lose, but how you come back from that loss. My man came back from that loss. I respect reality over some shit that the man made up. Nobody ever lost. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Mike taught me like, you know, you rather say you did it, rather say you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, I was like, let me just make this Dog Walk 'em. And it's literally becoming my biggest record. Like it's crazy.
We gonna double back to that, man.
Right on.
Yeah. So you started rapping what, in high school?
I started rapping at the age of 9. So it started out where I'd be on the west side and I beatbox. You feel what I'm saying? Me and my brothers, and we'd just be like, well, I ain't gonna say even beatbox. Let's take it way back. My dad was a DJ, so he played a lot of soul music. You know what I mean? And he old, you know what I mean? So like, literally, I got to listen to it. I just come in the house and every day. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker tight though. You know what I mean? Like I'm walking to school and that's playing in my head. You know what I mean? Like, so we used to harmonize. Like we used to do doo-wop. You know what I mean? And we'd get in the circle like the Temptations, me and my brothers, goddamn me, and I lead, you know what I mean? With a beat. Doom da da doom da da doom. And then we had the bass, you know what I mean? We had the soft voice right here, you know what I'm saying? And then we'd get together and we literally had our own little group, man. And we took it from there, man. Like I took that to the bus. You know, my dad, he showed me this record by Rudy Ray Moore. They call him Dolomite.
Yeah.
I remember I first heard him. I said, man, he was funny as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If y'all never heard Dolomite, go check out Dolomite. Rudy Ray Moore. Go listen to some of his shit. You know what I mean? If you're young, don't do it. You know what I mean? You at that age, because he got some explicit shit.
You listen to it when you
Yeah. I did. I was young, so I can't tell it. You right. That's 100. But yeah, man, like his rhyming, like, I was like, this shit is hard. And he made it simple. Yeah. You know what I mean? So once I heard that, me and my homeboy James would be on the bus, 3rd grade, freestyling the whole bus ride. Everybody be like, y'all shut the hell up. But we kept doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
in that Dolomite type style?
Yeah, the Dolomite type style. Like, it was real old school rap, basic type shit. You know what I mean? Like, but from there, man, like I started doing the talent shows, 6th grade talent show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This is where it all started. And we had a big class. So, like, I remember that's why I got All-Star tatted on me, Chuck Taylors, because I couldn't afford Michael Jordan's. Mm-hmm. Jordan's was the shit. But I love Chuck Taylors because I could afford it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And literally, I remember I had them black Chuck Taylors on. This is 6th grade talent show. Black Chuck Taylors. And literally with the yellow fat shoelaces. Mm-hmm. My older brother had let me get the shoelaces. And I remember we had it all set up to who was gonna rap first. And like the most popular dude, he's supposed to do his thing, but he froze up. So we in the back. They like, come on out there. Introduced us and nobody was going out. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out.
Yeah.
And I was the first to go out there and rip it. I'm talking about it was at least 150 people there. We always had the big class. My class was the biggest class in Kirkwood history. I believe still to this day. But yeah, literally, everybody got their confidence after that. They like if the dude that the so-called dusty dude that you know what I mean, he could get out this motherfucker shit. Yeah. We got all the equipment that you need to feel confident. He just walking with his spirit. You feel me?
Yeah.
That goes back to that leadership thing I was talking about. And they all followed after that. Everybody came out there. So literally that was the birth for me. When I seen the crowd reaction, like just everybody started to accept me more. You know what I mean? Like I was able to build friends. You know what I mean? Just off of that moment. So you can like kind of see like what music has done for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally that was the first time right there that I really did something big. You know, in music. Sixth grade talent show. Kirkwood, North Kirkwood Middle. It went down in that motherfucker. I'm telling you. And we did it every year after that.
So after you did that, you started getting more serious with it.
Yeah, more serious with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I recorded my first song probably when I was like, I think like 16. You know what I mean? But at 14, you know, I used to beatbox a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd be on, what's this? It'd be Kill Cut in Iowa. Yeah, Kill Cut in Iowa. Because we lived on Iowa and Chippewa and Iowa. And
Southside for real.
Oh yeah, we State Street.
For those who not from St. Louis, like these he naming all Southside.
Yeah, this is Southside. This back in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'd be it was the top of the street, Kill Cut and Iowa. We'd be in that motherfucker, and I'd be in there beatboxing, and people would just walk back, freestyling. You know what I mean? And then I started freestyling. You know what I mean? And from that point on, you know, we would hoop too. And while I was hooping, my homeboy, his name was Jazz, he said, I'm finna go make some beats. And I'm like, make some beats? How you making beats?
Yeah.
And he was like, I got this program called Fruity Loops. And I'm like, Fruity Loops? Let me check it out or whatever.
Yeah.
And like literally, he showed me how to make beats. You know what I mean? So at 14, it really started with just the producing, making the beats, learning that, you know what I mean? And like literally, after that, I started making my own beats. You know what I'm saying? I go to his house, make some beats, burn them on the CD, listen to them, play them back. You know what I'm saying? It was tough, you know. And then started recording my first song after a while. One of the homeboys, he got a studio, and he had recorded my first song for me, I believe, for like $40. You know what I mean? So I probably was like, I think I was like 16 at that time when that happened. Had to be.
So you started getting really good at making beats before you started really...
Yeah, recording songs. Yeah. It was beats. It was always beats because when you pour, you got to use what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could freestyle and write all day. I always wrote. You know what I mean? But there was no way I could record that. You know what I mean? So I just basically, my homeboy, he had an 8-track or whatever, and he literally recorded us. But the craziest part was, like, this is when I first got my first dealing with what I was about to deal with in the music industry, how dirty it could be. Because he told us, we did all these promises and all this type of shit, but when it came down to it, one of my homeboys, he had 50 Cent style. You know what I mean? And he was like, I'm going to work with him over y'all. So he chose our other partner that we met at Kirkwood, you know what I mean? His name was Mike Blissett. And he had chose him, and he was trying to overcharge us when it came to the songs, you know. So what he would do was he'll get everything right, but the last hook, he'll make the last hook off track until you got enough. You know what I mean? 16, man. I don't even work. Either you hustle, you know what I'm saying? You robbing some motherfuckers, or you got somebody that you can work for. You know, I really didn't have neither. You know what I mean? So it was like shit. It was just real struggles, man. Up until I was probably like 18. I saw my big brother. He was able to get a studio, and shit, it went down. I'm talking about all we made up for the motherfucking times we couldn't record. I promise you we did. You know what I mean? And for y'all don't know, my big brother's name is Streets of Real. He a real St. Louis legend. Like, I watched him. I don't care who niggas name. They could be the coldest rapper. And I'm talking about a lot of these guys that's the top dogs right now. Streets of Real. Then when it came to like rapping, he didn't out-rap them in person. Because we'd be in spots like, and this is facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be in spots like Foo Bar. What's that spot they had in the Loop? it was like a music spot they used to have.
In the loop?
In the loop. Right in the loop. Right by the parking lot at the top of the.
Talking about Cicero's.
Cicero's on everything I love. Cicero's. Streets are real. Before the show, he'd go up to all the rappers. He'd be like, "Oh, you rap?" They say, "Yeah, I rap." He say, "Spit something." They ain't spit nothing. He just ripping their ass. He just ripping their ass up. Some of them will rap, but I'm telling you, streets, like his flows, the bars he had. So I had somebody there with me that I could always sharpen my iron with. You know what I mean? So I developed myself around a great artist like Streets of Real. You know what I'm saying? So that was, listen to his music. He got some tight shit right now. I'm telling you. Real shit. Streets of Real.
How did you decide on the name Makis Raqeem?
So I went by B.Rock at first. You feel what I'm saying?
B.Rock.
Most people that know me from originally, they know me as B.Dot. It's tatted on me. B.Dot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, B.Dot was my original name. You know what I mean? It stands for Brilliant Different Outlaw that righteously operate currency. You feel what I'm saying? So I switched it up because, like, literally, it was like around a time where I was just thinking I needed a rebrand because I was tired of people trying to search for my name on YouTube and shit. And there was this person named B.Dot Crop. Her name would pop up instead of my name. So really, it was like me trying to fight for people to. So I'm like, I'm gonna give myself a name, and it's like literally now my legal name too as well, Makis Raqeem. I'm gonna come up with something that's more African, that means something to me. You know what I mean? So I just sat on it, you know what I mean, for a while.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go by Lee Saying Crooks. Cause I love Tupac. You know, I found out his name was originally Lee Saying Crooks. So for a while, like in Team Backpack, I was in what was that? Underground Los Angeles somewhere, but it was like some of the best rappers.
Yeah.
Underground rappers around the world. I'm ripping these niggas. You know what I'm saying? On everything I love. And I went by Lee Saying Crooks at that time. You know what I mean? And I made it like first place on Team Backpack. They used to have these little freestyles they did in LA or whatever.
Yeah.
And literally from that point I'm like, it ain't me. I'm my own. I got my own mind. So I'm like, I want something that's me. You feel what I'm saying? So I went to this African website. I went to this site that said, I think it was like names.com. They don't got it no more. And literally, I'm like, I want to find me my own name with real meaning. So I looked up names, say maybe I wanted to be an M, and saw Makis. And I'm like, it got a double meaning to it. So you can either pronounce it Makis or you can either pronounce it Makis. See what I'm saying? So neither of those names is wrong when people pronounce it those ways. But it stands for gift from God. And Raqeem stands for writer and recorder. You know what I mean? Instead of spelling it like Rakim or Raheem, I spelled it my own way. I put the Q with the double E's to it versus putting the K-I-M or the E, I think it was like triple E's on it. You know what I mean? Made it mine. You know what I mean? It's my legal name now. You know what I mean? I made that my rap name because I wanted something that represents what I represent. I'm for the people. You know, Raqeem is African for writer and recorder. I feel like that's what all our life is all about. Like right now we're recording with our eyes and our ears. You know, it's going into our brain and storing there. You know, so I'm like, yeah, that shit means a lot right there. I can roll with that, and it's African. It's something that represents us because, you know, they stole all our names from us, you know, during slavery and renamed us other names. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't want to, man, it's deep too now that you say that because literally, man, I could talk about this. This is my first time ever talking about this shit too.
Okay.
But it's been a lot of suspicious shit that happened throughout my life. Like when I was 21, I found out that my name, my original name, wasn't even my name. It was never my name. It was Baby Boy and my mama's last name. So at 21, I got a whole new identity. When I went down,
hold on.
Yeah. I swear to God, this is real talk.
Your name was Baby Boy?
Baby Boy Edwards. Everybody's name is BB or BG, and then their mom's last name until they get the proper documentation sent out to Jefferson City. So they somehow crossed my documents up, fucked it up, and my social security card had the name that my mama gave me, and my birth certificate had the name that the government wanted me to be. You feel what I'm saying? BB Edwards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like,
That's interesting.
Man, it messed me up. I'm telling you, like literally, like I gained so much confidence from my name because I had to. I started from nothing and made my way to something. You know what I mean? As that's where B. Rock come from. It's really Brock. That was my original name, Brock. I was named after Lou Brock. My great grandma, she named me after Lou Brock, the famous baseball player. And so basically, I was like, I had fought them because I had showed them my all of my documentations. Goddamn me, my high school diploma, all that shit. I showed them the certificate. I was able to get that name in Kirkwood. You know what I mean? With it wasn't my birth certificate, but it was the certificate that you get when you to get your birth certificate from the hospital. And it was like, nah, it ain't enough. So I just gave up. I said, fuck it, can I change it to BB or whatever? Because I'm trying to get my license.
So hold on. So your name was Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
That was on your birth certificate?
Birth certificate. Yeah.
You trying to get it changed to...
It's already changed.
I mean, I'm talking about...
At the time, I was trying to get it changed to Brock. I was trying to get it... at the time, I was trying to get my license. My name is Brock Antonio Fulton.
But your birth certificate
said baby Boy fucking Edwards. I swear to God. But look, this is the creepiest shit ever. It was like it was almost planned, bro. I swear to God. From that point on, everything in my life was like that. It was like whatever, like what a person would have to. It's only one way I can explain. That's why I really don't talk about it. Mm-hmm. But like literally, what a person would have to do. Let's say like you may got to take 2 steps to get to where you're trying to get. I had to take 30. Yeah. Feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to go get my license. Yeah. And now I had to wait 3 months after training and all that shit and finally gave up. Was like, fuck it. Can I just change my social security card to Baby Boy Edwards? And they was like, yeah, you can do that. But it was like, it was almost some type of planned shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it may sound crazy to people and shit like that. But this is real talk. Like I say, y'all get some shit that I ain't never told. Only people that know this is my family. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. I mean, it's your interview.
Yeah. What you had to say? What you want?
Just that everybody knew you as Brock or B. Dot before anything. Like anyone who's known your whole life knew you as Brock, and that was your name your whole life.
Facts.
And then rap name was B. Dot.
Yep.
Your whole life. Anybody, we go to a thing right now. They're gonna be like, oh, B. Dot.
B. Dot. Niggas that really know me, like real talk. It's like I live 3 lives in one, bro. I swear to God.
And then one day we got a letter in the mail saying something about BB Edwards.
Facts.
And it was confusing. We was all like, what? Anyway.
It was crazy. From that point on, like, and like it gets deep, bro. Like, I don't know how much, I want to just say it all, but I'm going to let you tell me the question because it's a lot of shit I could say, you know what I'm saying?
This is your interview, whatever.
All right, so we're going to talk about it then. We're going to talk about it. From that point on, like, this is when it started to get real creepy. The government, secret societies, and all these type of people started reaching out to me. Feel what I'm saying? And, like, it was like these, I ain't going to say too much, you know what I'm saying? Because this could be life-risky shit. You know what I mean? Like, but this is some real shit, dog, when I'm telling you this. These motherfucking secret societies, they would reach out to me, you know what I mean? And I would always turn the contracts down. I never sold my soul. I never signed nothing off. But this is what let me know why. This is why I move how I move. Like, I don't really fuck with a lot of artists. Because I don't know. I be like, I think a lot of these niggas done sold out. But they faking the funk. Because they reached out to me. Motherfucker asked me like, man, your music's so cold, but why you ain't heard it? I didn't sign the contract, bro. Yeah. I did not sign the motherfucking contract. You feel me? And that's some real shit, man. That's just a surface level of what was going on. Mm-hmm. But those were the type of things I was experiencing, bro. Like real motherfucking letters from the government telling me like, you one of the smartest motherfuckers on the planet. All types of shit. And they was talking about the secret society want me to join. I never joined. It's crazy, bro.
Man, that's some...
But it all happened after that motherfucking name change shit. I'm telling you, bro. Like, for real. It was like, this shit was almost meant to happen, you know? Man. But that's why my name, Makis Raqeem, is so special to me because it's like a new start for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Whatever y'all wanted my life to be, or whatever this system wanted my life to be, God had other plans for me. You know what I'm saying? And I got to stand 10 toes down on who I am and what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a rebel at any chance I get to be one. You know what I mean? I'm always rebel against the bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm always stand up for the black people. You know, I hear about all the shit going on in other countries, but honestly, I don't care about it like how I care about the shit going on in our country to our people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's overlooked so much, you know, the shit that we got, and now we got to help out all these other people. So I just feel like y'all can help them out. I'm going to still be here for our people. You know what I mean?
Is that why you came up with the song Poverty in St. Louis?
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Because at the time, you know what's so raw about Poverty in St. Louis? It did over, I want to say at least 10.1 million 10.1 million microsync streams. To those who don't know what microsync is basically when somebody plays your song on YouTube Shorts. When they play your song on, those are record sales now. Those are stream counts now. To those artists that don't know that, Instagram Reel, Facebook Reel, when they use your music in the background.
Yeah.
So it went up to 10 million in probably like 1 month. You know what I'm saying? And I was that song trended, was the trending audio on Instagram. I feel like I'm one of the first underground artists to go trending on Instagram, man. Like real shit, you know. And I talked about that because I was like, we always talk about how the cops is blowing our tops off, but none of the niggas has got the heart to tell us how we killing each other. Mm-hmm. Like, cause this yo, man, look, we murdering each other, my dog. Like, whether y'all like it or not, I'm hearing stories. Cause for some reason, people just love to talk to me, and I just listen. You know what I mean? I'm hearing a story from a single mama who got her car jacked. You know what I'm saying? And she trying to go to work. You feel what I'm saying? Mother of 4. Somebody stole her car. She couldn't go back to work. You feel what I'm saying? Now she got to take Uber rides, overspending her money when they could be going to something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing this shit, and all I'm hearing is, nigga, man, the cops is killing us. Bro, what about the cars that we stealing, our youth is stealing because they ain't got no father figures? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing against no other race, but I feel like our race is going through the most shit, man. Like, the worst shit right now here in American soil. And we've been going through some of the worst shit in American history. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no reparations like everybody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Our reparations is food stamps. But everybody get those. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to be fucking poor enough. You feel me?
That ain't reparations.
That ain't no motherfucking reparations. You feel me? Like, and here they is now trying to do it for other people still. And it's like, man, like, y'all do that. I'm gonna be here for. I'm saving my life force energy for our people, bro. And that's what Poverty in St. Louis is all about, man.
That kind of, I mean, just what you talking about, kind of made me think of, you know, your song "Youth Misled." You know,
oh my God, that's so real. Like experience, insight with the trial and errors. Mm-hmm. What I said, negative punishment occurs when you're, man, come on, like it's just go through the lyrics, bro. I'm literally dropping the game. Yeah. I'm literally giving the blueprints, bro. Like, as a griot, you know, a lot of people know what a griot means, but it's like storytellers. You know what I mean? Back in the day, they had people that told stories during slavery and shit like that. They could actually help free you. You know what I mean? Like Underground Railroad, they sung songs to let motherfuckers know that this was the location to go to. Same with me. I do that type of shit, man. I give gems to the people, bro. Like, I really give gems to the people. And not just the people, black people. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know people don't like that word, but for me, black represents dark matter. It represents melanin. You know what I mean? We all are melanin-based people. Those people that don't know what the fuck that means, I urge you to research it. That means we got photosynthetic cells, meaning when the sunlight hit us, it converts into energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people waste their time and they don't even know, like, we killing us. Yeah. We killing that. Melanin right now is worth probably like $600 per gram. Niggas talking about they broke, go sell your melanin. You don't love yourself no way. Every time you look in the mirror, you want to throw something over you. You want to throw some weave on. You know what I'm saying? Like, sell your melanin. You know what I mean? Like, I don't urge y'all to sell y'all melanin. that's just a metaphorical term of me saying that, like, we got to start learning who we are and why these people do the things that they do to us. Because it ain't got nothing to do with what y'all thinking it is. Like, black people are biochemically different than any other species on this planet. That's why we don't burn when the sunlight hit us. You know what I'm saying? It literally, when you got adequate melanin levels, like melanin, like niggas don't even realize that your melanin is the reason the white man can control you. Because melanin don't just absorb the sunlight, the rays from the sunlight, it absorbs sound. So now they got killed, murder, kill. For 10 years straight, drill music, a young man that don't got his mind fully developed, all he can do is absorb that energy. You know what I mean? Hence why we rock crystals. You know what I mean? Get in tune with crystals if y'all haven't been in tune with crystals.
I was going to ask you about that, man, why you wear the gemstones.
So I wear gemstones because I used to be around a lot of negative people. After all that shit was going on, like, I literally would experience some of the weirdest shit. Like, weird shit, bro. Like, real negative people getting around me. And it was like, I'm an empath, so I could feel all this energy. I could feel everything around me. So if negativity is something that can throw me off and keep my mind from being unclear or get me to go back to being a street nigga, which I don't want no parts of being, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that. I want a street nigga for me is being educated as a black man. You know, that's what a street nigga, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. What Pac taught us. You know what I mean? That's the street nigga for me. You know, and like
yeah, you had like about 10, 15 acronyms. You know
NIGGA, man, like what Pac represented, bro. Like
for today.
Yeah, like you gotta, you know, like a lot of people don't realize this. Like, I'm really down with this outlaw shit. You know, Tupac put me on game on that, and I really represented this shit. Like, it was a while back, probably like maybe like 2012. I was trying to unite all the St. Louis artists. I was one of the niggas emailing niggas on some underground shit. Let's all do a song together. You know what I mean? And let's get down with this outlaw shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really representing. Fuck the police officers. That's not all of them, but the ones that are using this to be brutal to black people. You know what I mean? That ain't doing nothing. But like, I remember a time I was stopped by the cops and we got put on the fucking curb. I had to tell the cop, like, we just got off of work, dog. Yeah. What the fuck you talking about? Can you look at my record? I don't got nothing on my record, dog. Yeah. They had like 15 cops around us talking about some. Why we asked why they stopped us is because we didn't turn on our signal when we got out. When we were getting out of the parking spot. What? And y'all doing all this shit, got us on the ground like y'all in a fair bus. So those are the type of things, man, like I was trying to unite niggas on. But I learned that, you know, same way Dr. Sebi said, man, like everybody not down with this shit. Some people just want to sit down with Jay-Z and, you know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of niggas claim that, oh man, Diddy a bad person, but I guarantee you, put him under the right pressure, they'll join Diddy now. You know what I'm saying? These niggas out here, they act like they don't on camera, but behind the doors, the niggas be joining Diddy right now. You know what I mean? But that's why I stand on what I stand on. Like, and now it's like I can read it. If you ain't got that in you, I know you ain't got it in you. Yeah. You know what I mean? I done seen it too many times. I done seen the nigga that done sold out already. You know? Yeah. Real talk.
The gemstones help keep a lot of that bad energy.
Yeah, it keep me in cosmic rhythm, bro. Like, for those that don't know what cosmic rhythm is, it's just aligned with the universe. You know what I mean? Nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, naturally, we all peaceful people. You know what I mean? Like, when I wear a black kyanite, for example, you know, that's what the gemstone that's on there. Black kyanite is said to absorb negative energy. It aligns all 7 of your chakras. You know, we got energy systems in us that a lot of people don't realize. They call them the 7 chakras. The crown, you know, the brow chakra, you know what I mean? The throat chakra, which if that's blocked, you ain't gonna be able to talk. You know what I'm saying? You may be quiet. You know what I mean? Your heart chakra, if that's blocked, you're not able to love properly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I want all that aligned right. Your root chakra, when that's your sacral chakra, all that shit is important. You know, you got sexual balance. Like, are you overly aroused by women, or can you sit down and have a conversation with this sister who is a genius who probably could elevate you? But you just want some ass from her because she looks good. But she can change your whole life, everything that you've been praying for. So that's what I mean by the 7 chakras. When you balance those things, you're a whole versus being fragmented. So crystals for me protects me from negative energy. You know what I mean? And it also keep me in cosmic rhythm, meaning being aligned with that universal time versus the man time. Like the other day, I'm at the gig, whatnot. Old lady come just trying to energy vamp me. And she just trying to throw all the bad shit what's going on at the job. I say, look, man.
Energy vamp. That's a new. I ain't heard that before.
Energy vamp mean it's like when people just dump and unload shit. You ain't ask them nothing. They just dump and unload all their problems on you.
Yeah.
We got stress levels. All of us got stress levels. Like, man, you could give me PTSD right now.
Yeah.
With all the shit that I didn't experience, and you finna tell me about how bad it. Look, I gotta work these 8 hours. I don't want to hear how bad this shit is. I'm just here to get these motherfuckers 8 so I can keep my rent paid and be straight. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's literally, I'm really tuned now because I've been eating right. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been eating more fruits, vegetables, plant-based items. You know what I'm saying? Getting back in tune along with my exercise routine I do daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm more aware, I'm more self-aware now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I heard what you saying, I cut it right off. I heard what you saying, but at the end of the day, I mastered the job. Whatever that a person gonna do, they gonna do that. If they gonna fire this person, they gonna fire. If they gonna fire me later on, I get fired. I'm get another job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way that I got the skills. You feel what I'm saying? I can build shit. You feel me? So I'm the prize, not this job. I could go get another job, but one thing I'm not gonna do, and not just even in the job space. One thing I learned, you gotta let go all negative things, people, situations causing negativity, drama, and dysfunction in your life. Whether it's family, friends, whoever else that it may be, you can't be around that if you actually love yourself. You know what I mean? Some of us all love me, but then you get in that mirror, you know what I'm saying? You really can't find that love that you got for yourself. Or when you get out of the mirror, when you walk around, you allowing these people doing what you do, you like how you allow them to do you. You can't tell me you love yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? You drinking liquor, speeding down the highway, nigga, you don't love yourself. That ain't self-love, bro. So literally, man, like it's just my spiritual practice, bro. Like I really practice those 7 spiritual laws. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know what that is, it's a book you can get, 100 pages long. It's nigga friendly. You feel what I'm saying? Like best book you could ever read. I promise you. It's a binge watcher like the movie. So all you gotta do is get on that motherfucking Amazon and you go type up 7 spiritual laws of success. You feel what I'm saying? It's written by a person named Deepak Chopra. Mm-hmm. So, dude, very zen, but it just gives things like, what's that one law? The law of least effort. Mm-hmm. And it says that instead of responsibility, your ability to respond to any given situation, meaning like you ain't placing blame on other people when shit go wrong, and you're not placing that blame on yourself. You know what I mean? Instead of you draining your energy, just, oh man, this is so bad. You can wish for things to be better in the future. You know what I'm saying? But as of now, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So I practice those types of things on my daily. So imagine when somebody coming to you with all this negativity, drama, and dysfunction. I gotta set my boundaries. Hey, look, you ain't finna energy vamp me. You're not about to unload and dump. And then when I get home, I left this motherfucker with a full cup of water. When I get home, my cup empty. So
it's interesting hearing you talk because like it seems like a lot of how you deal with the world is like internal first. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You start with yourself. How to have my mind right, my spirit right, my body right. And then I address the world, based on all of those, covering those things first, which you put a lot in your music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fashion.
You try to make sure you talk about, those type of things.
Fashion.
You know what I mean? So,
real shit.
I think it's dope that you actually doing.
That's love. That's love. Yeah.
A few artists that's really putting that into the music. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
So,
and that's real because it's like, that's us. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of us get so caught up in the physical side of things. Like that's why I tell women when they be like, "Do I look pretty? What do your soul look like?" Yeah, that's what I'm trying to visualize and see. If you got this, you only look how you look on the inside to me. You know what I mean? Because anything else is gonna trick me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be tricked because I'm looking at you on the inside. You feel what I'm saying? Like the outside appearances is great. But I try to dig and dive and search for what you got within. Because if I know what you got on the inside, it'll determine if I'm going to be around you or not be able to have this conversation with you. You feel what I'm saying? So internalizing things is so important because to me, that's who we really are. I feel like even when you talk about death, I feel like white man or America gave us death so they can control us. You know what I'm saying? Like, even now they talking about how the scientists saying that they just announced that the dreams are basically real. And they're like a parallel universe. They just broke this news today. Like, and I always have told people that shit. I'm like, the scientists tell you believe them, but I done been told y'all that we talked about deja vu. How is it that we able to see shit before it happens? You can't tell me that we don't exist on a different plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just real deep with me, man. Like, I always go within because I feel like when you have mastered the art of self, this world can't trick you. There's so many landmines that you got to step over from birth to now. The gangbangers, the hustlers, the white man, racism, all these landmines, women, manipulators, bad jobs, all these different landmines. So how you gonna step over that if you ain't mastered this within inside of you? So that's how I deal with life, bro. Internalizing everything first, and then we go out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. Man, you guys search so many music projects and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that you done.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to, because we on limited time.
I already know.
Try to talk to you about your most recent album, which is Joy Ain't Bulletproof.
Joy Ain't Bulletproof.
Man, why did you name the album that?
Oh man, thank you. We actually wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
So like Joy Ain't Bulletproof literally stems from like the people that crack a smile off of your pain, your losses, everything that you went through. It's people out here that get happy off that. They get fuel off seeing you down. You know what I mean? And we already know what happened when something gets shot that ain't bulletproof. It ends. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Joy Ain't Bulletproof is. Those who find joy in you not being happy, and you didn't strive, and you done done the right things. You know what I'm saying? To all the people that's dealing with that, know that they joy ain't bulletproof. You know what I mean? That shit ain't gonna last for long. So you got to go out there and grind. You got to go out there and push forward. Even when you lose again, until that motherfucker turn into a win.
Yeah.
That's why we make it not bulletproof. You know what I mean? When we able to push through those walls that they placed over us, you know what I mean, that separate you between you and your destiny, whatever that is that you're trying to get to. So yeah, Joy Ain't Bulletproof.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned Don Walker earlier, man.
Something like the stars. Yeah.
Man, that's that track right there.
That's the shit.
Like, yeah. It's like a 3-6 Mafia inspired, man.
Internalization. That's how I was able to create that. Like, music is spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was a heavy 3-6 Mafia fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I love 3-6 Mafia. That turning up, it was just the energy about it. It wasn't about killing nobody. You just fight. We used to go to the east side just to listen to some Crunk, Lil Jon music, 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat, and then go home. That was exciting at a time when I was younger, like see a Club Onyx. I don't know if niggas remember that, but you would go over there and be throwing hands with the bouncers and all that.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted, man, that record right there is literally spiritual, man. It was like I literally brought 3-6 Mafia in that room with me, and literally we made a song spiritually. You know what I mean? To some it's gonna make sense, to others it's gonna go over your head, but I don't give a fuck neither way.
Yeah.
Real shit, this is what happened. I conjured that 3-6 Mafia energy.
Yeah.
And I channeled those words. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Nipsey Hussle said it best. It's like spirits. Like we pulling this shit from a different space and place, and then we put it through the microphone, and it goes into the computer system, and then it comes back out the speakers. That's literally what that process was, man, for me creating that song. That's why you can't make 8 or 9 of those, because that moment was just so spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a ritual almost. You know what I mean? But yeah, that song right there is everything, bro. I think that's why it's so successful the way it is. I've been noticing like people walking out to their fights and shit with it now. I'm like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. This division I saw when I was correct, when I had heard the hook, I'm like, this motherfucker hard. Like,
I mean,
this
I
shit
think
hard.
everybody, especially, you know, the people that you talking to, you know what I'm saying, black people, you never came up against an adversary before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you had that feeling, like,
Yeah.
dog walker.
I'm a dog walker. Yeah, I'm a dog walker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I named it that instead of fight. I'm like, we gotta express what this song really is. Dog walker.
And I think we kind of even went over there a little bit prior to the interview, just like subculture, because you know it's a little Midwest boy thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, this album, man, it got so many different, you know, riffs.
Yeah, amnesia.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Mama raising bail money. Like
so many of the tracks sound different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They got different melodies and different instruments that you use.
Yep.
But you know how to blend them together in a way that's very harmonious.
Yeah,
you know
right on. Appreciate that.
So I think it's a great body of work, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Straight up.
Right,
like
and
100.
like some of the topics that you decide to speak on, man, are very, very profound. You know what I mean? We already talked about the poverty in St. Louis, but even the very last track, Fake Promises, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dear politician, you ain't got no love for us. Fake promises, that's what we are falling for. The war is here, not overseas. Here I'm watching niggas bleed. Like, man, that shit, you know, like it's real to me. Like drug addicts, fake drug lords. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally a conversation between, you know, like me, like narrating what's actually going on in the world of United States of America. Like it's so much shit that I feel like people is numb to where it's like almost like dust being swept in a corner. You know what I'm saying? And nobody going to clean it up. We just sweep more dust over there. And I feel like eventually, if niggas don't really start to become aware of what's really going on, it's going to get worse and worse and worse, man. And that's why I'm so happy, like, that I linked up with United Masters in the way that I linked up with them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, in 2020, I was able to make a song called Lamar Darby. You know what I mean? He was a guy that got killed by basically 3 white dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Just walking, you know? And I won a contest called Cash for Change contest through United Masters. And it was the biggest moment really in my career because really I was always suppressed. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe due to my own fault, maybe nobody's fault. You know, I don't want to blame nobody for it, you know, but in actuality, it was like that knocked down that suppression, you know what I mean, and the oppression, you know, that was happening with me musically. And it was like, yo, we gonna select a song that's talking about some real shit, you know what I mean? And it was 100,000 people that signed up for that contest, and I was one of 24 that got that $4,000, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was people that made actual protest music, you know, like music for me, man, it's like you have to stand for something. Like, how do people remember you when you leave this earth? You feel what I'm saying? Like, all that you did here is what they gonna remember. You know, like, I want to be remembered as a motherfucker that actually cared about black people. You know what I'm saying? And that a person that will go out here and fight for us in a way that a lot of people didn't know. It's a spiritual war. Yeah. That's why you don't see me around too many organizations because, you know, I know the inner workings. A lot of these organizations are infiltrated or a dollar away from being infiltrated. So I can't even, you know, get too deep into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to fight spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And I spiritually fight with my music. You know what I'm saying? And when I go to the basketball courts, you know, the love the young niggas show me, man, like, I still hoop. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm able to integrate with the young guys and tell them about my music. And they go and listen to it and say, bro, raw. Yeah. You know, they look up to me like a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, can we take pictures? You know what I'm saying? That shit mean the world to me, you know. And then they interested in the records. So that let me know, like, it's something going on when all y'all think is these young guys want to listen to is drill music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something in the water that y'all missing and that it's an agenda that y'all got versus it being a reality that's really going on.
Yeah,
you know, yep.
It's definitely an agenda, man.
Yeah.
Makis, man, it's so much more we could get into, man. But I gotta hit you with the final question, man. But
yes,
just
sir.
before you go, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who would you put on your St. Louis Mount Rushmore for music?
Streets of Real, Tef Poe. I just feel like Tef Poe, man, like he's a fucking legend, bro. Like I don't even think he realized it. You know what I'm saying? Like Tef Poe, man, St. Louis.
You got two
more. Hitman Holler.
Hitman.
Because I felt like Hitman really gave a chance for the other side to be looked at. You know, niggas thought we was dancers and lived on farms before Hitman came and showed when in the trenches, you know, him and A-Verb. You know, but really Hitman, you know, like, so I got to put Hitman on there. One more, man. I'm an underground lover. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell, I just love underground shit. Man, I don't want to miss nobody out. Mount Rushmore, dog.
Yeah, one more.
One more. Ah! Damn. They ain't gonna like this, but I don't give a fuck. Murphy Lee.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Murphy Lee, bro.
Why would somebody else follow Murphy Lee?
You know what I'm saying? They want you to go with Nelly. You know what I mean? And I love Nelly, bro, but I just love the underground. You know, I want to represent what I represent. You know what I mean? I feel like Nelly is the biggest for sure, hands down. There'll never be anyone bigger than that. But for me, those right there, Streets of Real, Tef Poe, Hitman Holler, and Murphy Lee. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Murphy Lee got niggas that actually know that niggas got lyrics. Because he was around Nelly, and that's what we knew Murphy Lee for. He got bars. Murphy Lee got the bar. You know what I'm saying? So I love the bars. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I got to go with Murphy Lee. But shout out to Nelly for paving the way for all of us. Because, shit, if he ain't did what he did, put St. Louis on the map, shit, it would have been a lot harder for everybody. Real talk.
For sure. Well, Makis, man, I appreciate you, man.
Love.
Hopefully we get you back.
Get me back on this motherfucker, man. We're going to be a lot more turned up next time, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get the story out so now people know. And I appreciate you, bro, for allowing me to be on this platform, bro.
Man,
real shit.
Man, we appreciate you, man. Any sign-offs, anything you want them to know, how to find you.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you got coming next, man, real quick.
I Hate to Disappoint album coming on Valentine's Day. Go get that. The motherfucker raw. You know what I mean? We going viral. All of the celebrities been reaching out to me, goddamn, because of my Obama post. So definitely follow me on Instagram because we doing the numbers. I just did 2 million for my 25th month, 2+ million for 25 months straight on Instagram. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my record right now. I'm trying to keep that going. So follow me on IG at MAKISRAQEEM, and I'm sure he gonna put it on the video, man. So much love to everybody that's tuning in and tapping into this shit, man. Stay grounded. Don't let these people scare you and fear you into thinking that they gonna end this world. They got to live too, so it ain't happening, man. Just stay grounded, work hard, bro, and whatever that y'all want in life, it's gonna happen. Real talk.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.